Yeah, we're live again. Oh my god. It feels like it's been like a whole 7 days. Is everybody ready? So, I figure we're gonna control the news. Let's hit that Twitter button. Hell yeah, by the way, guys. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at JoeLoveGames. Go ahead and leave a like on this if you're enjoying it. But we're all gonna control the fucking news today. 1 second. Still have a little bit of coughing to do. Not a big deal. Anyway, so we're gonna play Not for Broadcast. I want to point out something kind of funny, actually. Give me 1 second. Let me grab it off the side of my desk. So, the adult item that is in fact censored out is just a Wiimote that's been held kind of sideways. And then, like, we kind of, like, we photoshopped it purple and then, like, kind of photoshopped the button out just so it looked more phallic. But also, like, look at this thing. It's so phallic. Damn. Oh, sorry, Holly. Drop my dick controller on my dog. Sorry, dog. Alright. Let's get this started. And one last thing. There we go. Yeah, I stream it. Remember? You're 2 hours ahead of me, Ruby. You silly. Since you're on the West Coast, I forgot which coast I fucking came from. Let's get this started. Hold up. I am super excited. This is the full release. We get to see everything, and there's like new stuff too. Like, oh, so amazing. By the way, how is the audio? Am I cutting out a lot? I've been dreaming of a paradise. It's awful nice when I see the... Oh, wrong lyrics.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. On the headlines tonight.
Started! Starting!
Here, 1 second while I actually...
Every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Let me grab the chat. I can never actually, like...
A very blunt question.
But France is lying to you.
Friends and neighbors, and have confidence.
Oh, that's like the actual game capture.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
There we go. There, now we look better.
I cannot believe you.
Ah, that's what it is. There we go. Perfect. The chat at the bottom was just getting cut off just a tiny bit.
Slaves were just in prettier cages.
What is our name gonna be? Also, what kind of TV did you get? I think our name is Splarful Nap. Splarful Napped. Alright, we're gonna do the story mode. Whoa. Less challenging non-broadcasting mechanics are less demanding. Viewers don't switch off so easily. Showrunner. Oh wow, we get like actual like modes too. We're gonna do this. This is like one of my favorite things. This guy is fucking hilarious. I know like somebody had to write all his lines, but just goddamn beautiful is what they are. Oh, that is quite loud. This is all new to me. Whoa, that is an awesome effect. Oh. Ooh, then that music. Let's turn it back up. like how it gives a tip. It's just like, don't fuck it up. Day 1, the anal-ning. Oh, hi.
I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right,
A Tony Walkman.
listen, I know you've only come in
Oh, I died.
the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're
I don't know
gonna
the
have
words to
run
that.
the news tonight. Now, don't worry, it's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First,
Oh,
I'm gonna
all right,
give you a
and-
quick tour of the broadcast room. So if you're not doing it
a guy?
already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right,
A
look at the
guy?
top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers
Ah.
up and not down.
Ah.
Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio.
Okay, hang
And
on.
you can choose between them using the numbered
What you
buttons
say?
on the vision mixer at the
Those are
bottom
all the words I know to that.
I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now,
Look, we're doing fucking OBS at home, but like in a thing. Oh, fuck the left. Yes.
everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power
Okay.
on, face the front again.
And turn the fan on.
Broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain.
Whoa, Dave.
Right, okay,
Oh,
so we haven't got long now till the broadcast.
Dave, come on.
Mate, look down under the desk. You can see
Okay.
a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done
Ooh,
that,
let's do that. Let's this. And let's do Alan James. Coming soon, medium-sized hall. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
won't be long now till the signal starts coming through from the station. Stay on your toes. All the bigwigs are in tonight because of the election, so we better not make any mistakes. When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Okay.
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day, you offer me prawns.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
I'm gonna have to do this at the clicky
Good
clickadoos.
evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys honest Andy's
All right, Dave. We got
and
this.
corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular.
What do these switches do? What is that? What is all this crap?
And
Turn the fan off. Nah, just
Tonight
kidding.
We'll be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance Headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic.
Right, button
That's
2
all coming up on
in
tonight.
3, 2,
National
1, now. Lovely, mate.
All right, we did it. We're
Next thing is to
fucking
throw
news
back to
people.
Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
All right. We got this. Oh.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1 now. Lovely, mate.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive
All right.
to advance. The landslide victory. with an
You guys are
historic
going to be hearing it first. It's going to be doing,
is the biggest election
like this is the audio you're hearing. This is the audio of everybody at home. And so it's a little bit behind.
their bold promises of
This is going to be awesome.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberate.
Oh, no.
The opposition parties have all conceded defeat.
I love this guy. He gets so crazy.
and have yet to
Oh,
appear publicly.
sorry, I hit the microphone.
Former Home Secretary
Right, it's
Jeffrey
going well. All you got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches
Okay.
0, press
Nice.
one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And 3, 2,
All right.
1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill up the ads.
What? Why?
Okay.
The classic age of salad.
Oh my god. I was so excited to see these commercials. Like, you have no idea.
Sign up now, and every week we'll send you an authentic, ethically sourced ingredient to add to your salad. Build your collection week by week.
Whoa, what?
Wicked. Made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's three.
They'll give you a salad ingredient every week. That's a bad. That's a bad business practice.
Same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Oh, what is going on here?
Thank you so much. 10 seconds, everybody.
All right, we got this.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Dude, I love this guy so much.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent, and
Yeah.
who starred in everything from Shakespeare.
We are news people.
On screen 3 when she says his name.
By none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you.
Oh god, he looks like a cult leader.
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
All right, we got this.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated? Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He's a wonderful chap.
Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I worked with him on several movies.
Thunder Twat.
I said to Peter,
Wow, they know my nickname.
wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is
Oh,
not
God.
an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Get back to who's talking.
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman.
Been on that show a bit long.
You'll remember.
All right, Dave.
Story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all else. A love, of course, for freedom.
Oh my god, I can't wait till we get to the telethon.
But honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best
Ooh.
Actor awards.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Get them viewers in.
Easy to mention it, but I really
This is very
am
much not like
for the
YouTube.
awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm
Ooh.
sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
Boom. Back to him.
It's a beautiful question.
We got this.
And not easy to answer. Like
Megan,
you,
I suck.
I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it
Look
feels.
how uncomfortable she is.
Doesn't it? Bleeding. Giving. Suffering for one's audience.
Yeah.
I suppose in the end, I
Raking
do it
them
for
views.
people.
What do you got to say about that, Dave?
I inspire the little people. But most of all,
The
I
little
think I
people.
do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you
Oh.
make of this historic election result?
Boom.
Oh, well.
By the way, this came out like around the time Donald Trump was doing stuff.
Indeed, historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But,
Remember the 10-second
I've
rule.
always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, you won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with
All
swearing.
right, we got this.
Which opens next week.
Right,
around
they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
A decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
exciting
Did you get your second COVID shot? Ooh.
Cool, looks like Blunderclatch is really losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying. But
Ooh, there's a cake sale.
we'll go to the Russia's room.
Oh, whoa, that is too racy for my YouTube channel.
It's not your fault.
You think I don't know that?
I love that he swore twice.
Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Oh, what camera I should do.
For you, baby. All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
So like this game gets pretty freaking crazy like the further you go on. And then I just like stopped doing anything with it for a long time because I absolutely wanted to just experience the nonsense. It made me so happy. I think I might also start doing like food reviews as like a fun thing, just an extra thing. Like just buying weird stuff like from Walmart or wherever, the grocery store, because I found microwave
At the end of the clip,
oh
you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
wait, what did he say? Oh, here we go.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard.
We got an A+ for the segment though.
It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. I just want to go and like find weird stuff and eat it on camera, then be like, ah.
Sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen.
Oh my god, this advertisement.
Potentially true statistics are all terrifying reasons why you need to pop a bit of
As
Johnny.
you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes
It's like a very 1980s like style advertisement.
Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down. Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
5, 4, 3.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advanced Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement...
I'm going to turn that down all the way. That is very unpleasing to the ear. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down
Oh, here we go.
southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
Turn it up just a little bit so you can hear the beep.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that advance.
All right, so we got about 10.
Party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country
Boom.
is suffering, you don't need a party.
Boom, back on her
You need
face.
a team. A team that can
They got like really good, believable people for like all of these.
Day one of a new
Eh,
future.
eh.
A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them,
Oh.
the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should
Uh-oh.
be putting their
Uh-oh.
shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not in
I'm
action.
pretty damn good.
Before we came out here to address the nation,
Oh,
we
right.
used our executive
Sorry,
powers
Dave. Fuck.
to pass the Active
Jesus.
Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of. Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated.
Oh my god, this guy.
Tomorrow we will be introducing
That guy is me when I've been drinking too much. Like, oh, I'm not allowed there.
offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
Boom, white shot.
Bastard public
Boom.
snobs have got nowhere to
Aha!
And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You
Uh-oh.
want to leave like you threatened? Fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this
Boom.
country from a nation of warring individuals into a
I can't wait till we get to the telethon. That is the best freaking one.
to raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have
Ooh.
to raise billions. But you'll see.
Billions.
Claimed what's ours, that's absolute.
This sounds like communism, bro.
So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
This is me after a few.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The people who created it.
It ends.
How do you feel about the... Oh my god, he's just stuck on that one thing.
And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Damn, son. What do you think about all these people, Ruby?
Interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance, and our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not,
The fruity language.
so as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be
Hold up,
coming
I want to
back.
hear
Job's
this.
yours, mate. Good luck.
This is not some child's tale. This is not a dream.
Oh god, what have I put for the masses to watch?
You and how you're stupid and asleep. It's about how you were promised the Elysian fields, but you ended up.
Wake up, sheeple, we're all asleep.
It's happening here. It's happening now.
Oh no, it is?
Right in front of you.
Really?
I'm Alan James.
Alan James is one of the country's most controversial columnists and speakers.
And they're going to
Oh no.
oh, sweet grandma, and you're never going to see those dribbling dentures again. Oh, grandma, look at their faces.
Oh my god, this guy.
You call it the stock market. I call it the stuck market because it's just another pole they've stuck up our collective. I don't care if he was once.
What is this man?
He's standing in the way of the truth.
Now,
Oh my
Alan
god.
James, author of Alan James is Right, is coming to your city.
Alan James is easily one of the best characters. Holy hell.
Alan James is right. The gospel according to
I need to watch all this. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, are we dropping?
And now I'm bringing my message directly to you.
No, no, it looks like we're
My
good.
new nationwide tour, Alan James is right, in front of you.
My nationwide tour, Alan James is right. Good god. This is amazing.
I'm Alan James.
Coming to a city near you. Check local press.
Dude, what is this man? Alright, let's continue.
It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went. Each
Okay.
sequence and an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses, and they keep the boss happy. If you want to know more about how it went, select more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page.
Okay, so we have that financial report.
It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall. That bollocks at the bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake, so why would you care?
Ah, my current wealth is broke-ass poor. You know, I just made a video about, like, video games, and I bring up a point, like, how if I had, like, diabetes, I certainly wouldn't want to be playing, like, you know, a game where the hero had diabetes and, like, I had to, like, live that, like, in video game world. So, like, why would I want to understand that I'm broke-ass poor? Like, even in fake life. Ugh. Ooh. Oh no. I don't. Oh, channel 1, love, world. I guess the world just kind of like is like meh about me. Boy, you sure are cockney, aren't you? Holy hell. Oh god, I have to like do this. Okay. Let's just hit this.
In a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later.
Oh my god.
Is the biggest election win in living memory.
Alright, are we done, Dave? Yeah, god. The hell is a rush?
This is the rushes route. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to show. Select the broadcast and give it a go, and when you're done listening to the backstage secrets, hit back.
Why do it load? Oh no. Did I break the game?
Apparently he's been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of times.
I know. God help
Oh,
whoever has to
God.
beat this. 10 seconds, everybody.
I mean, a lawyer and a team.
Oh, they're talking about me.
Seriously? We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live.
Let's play the Blunderclatch interview. I want to try that. And then after this, we'll get back into the game. But, like, I just want to...
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Oh, but this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh, no. I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge...
Okay, we're done. We're going to continue, though. Oh my god, they couldn't have picked better music. I really like this. And then, what's the other game? There's another game similar to this, and it's called Beholder? And, like, it's really good. I like that one a lot. But there's 2 of them. It was good enough to make 2. You arrive home, you find post on the mat being nothing more than usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants you to know. Curiosity got the better of me and I opened it. It's a form from the advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in on already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Well, you muse, at least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are completely up to you. They appear to be mandatory. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself, be productive, and get right to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orient yourself with your new coworkers. Reminisce with friends about old jobs. Get to work immediately. I am a robot. Let's see. Your colleague in the department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Report the violation to your supervisor immediately, because I am good and I will do what is good. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than your previous ones. You would leave work on time and stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline. Leave work early and head to the pub and chat with your colleagues about the changes. Leave work early and head home to see your family. Stay late. It's the annual company barbecue. You and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day with friends and family, are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. You had a long, successful career. You're now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there. In your spare time, you like to relax doing things like listening to music or making models. That actually does sound like me. Your ideal holiday getaway would be exploring somewhere unfamiliar. This sounds like me, actually. I'm gonna click that. It is most important that the government keeps people equal. Okay. We got more. Let's do the... Oh, a family matter. So part of this is balancing, like, your family life. It's like, same when the kids have gone to bed, you're just drying your favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir from your first trip together. The prints faded out, but the goofy face still makes you smile. That is my favorite meal. It is Taco Bell. Oh no, we're broke-ass poor. Why they gotta even say it how I say it? Like, I'm not okay with that. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers. But I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. No problem, what's going on? You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff, the Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's bullshit. You've never seen Chris this agitated. That suitcase looks fake as hell. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily. But they can afford it. People like me, we're gonna lose everything. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You're always the well-off one in the family. I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so bad. They're going to take everything, Alex. Everything I've spent my life building. I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Chris's eyes find the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport. My passport? Why? Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say that you and I look similar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, and me and my money are safe. Or once I'm out, me and my money are safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Alex, please. I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Ooh. What do we do? I wish I could just have Taco Bell and think about this. I'm gonna let him take it. I'm just gonna see what happens. I feel like I fucked up. You climb the stairs to your bedroom, careful to not wake Sam, who is cocooned in the duvet as usual. Aha, I didn't think I would know that word. By the way, that's a stupid word. It's spelt duvet. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Chris is downstairs. They're leaving the country. They need my passport to do it. I'm not gonna lie to her. Sam sits bolt upright now. All thoughts of sleep are gone. What? They're leaving the country? Are things really that bad? Apparently, they'll be fine if they can leave. Chris can take my passport and get out. According to Chris, but I'm not sure. I don't know if they really want to... I don't know if I really want to give up my passport. This must be tearing Sam apart. Their family has been so close. You know what I would do, Sam says finally. But it's not my passport. I can't ask you to give it up. You're right, I'll do it. Family comes first. I'll come back up in a minute. I can't do it. I'm sorry, sweetie. I think Chris is overreacting. And I could get into real trouble for it. Oh, okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, God. They give me a lot of chances to back out. Holy hell. You close the safe and head downstairs. Let's see, Chris at the table finishing. They jump as soon as they're into the... So have you got it? I'm gonna let him do it. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing in a sigh of relief, grabs the nigh-on fluorescent suitcase and heads into the night. You head to bed hoping you can prise some of the duvet away from Sam without waking them. Ooh. That hand, that's Jeff Bean Soups, and that's me. Oh, did it crash? Does he know? Oh, thank God. Like smacking everything. Jesus Christ, buddy.
So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to
Alright, what do we want?
think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Oh, this is the first thing we are listening to. Alan James. Crazy Neil. Advance. Go-getters. Let's... Do we want Crazy Neil? No, let's... Ooh. I want more of this Alan James guy.
Finally got the old headline system up and working again. The Navision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them.
Oh.
And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Now you're in auto headline mode, so if you don't bother to pick a photo before that clock runs out, the machine's just going to pick one at random for you. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
Okay, we could do this.
Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll be back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Snuggle hugs?
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
Action
10 seconds, everybody!
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4...
I like how Janet mistrusts the moon. Alright, here we
Good
go.
evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson.
Good evening, I am Duoloaf Games.
Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold.
We are not going to make Advance look good.
With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavorable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises.
Ain't no commie loving here.
Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history.
Oh, screw that up.
Always impressed. She
I wanted to make her
was
look
born at
bad.
University and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement.
Ooh,
In her
nice.
first press conference this afternoon,
All right.
Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promised...
Dude, I love Mr. Snugglehugs. He was all throughout the demo, and it was amazing.
Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's Temple.
All right.
The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flard technology, the pair hope
What
to
the hell is a
successfully the
flard?
imposing central cavern and the undiscovered
Is that a new
path.
item at Taco Bell?
This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have."
Ooh, I'm
Playing
back.
the field, rumors abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush.
This
one of the
one,
capital's
this one.
finest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week. As
Oh, we
reported
are
by
sending a
Australian
picture of him projectile
Judging
vomiting.
from the angle and velocity of the
Yeah.
display, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much.
Ooh, ooh,
I
spray
certainly
me,
wouldn't
Johnny.
have been his dry cleaner. And
Yeah, me
with
either.
his bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With
Yeah,
more
we're
and more
doing that.
powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that and mega move with a group of young actors who are
Yeah.
experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
30 seconds back, everybody.
Oh. Well, I messed that one up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's this guy. I wonder what's going on all these.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up.
Here we go.
The government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still
Oh my
not
God.
slaves, we're just in pretty
Oh my God.
cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie
Bro, I got a
Brightman,
friend
you
like
agree?
this.
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Oh, God.
Plan, Alan.
It's all in my book, Alan James is Right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll
Ooh,
excuse the
orgies.
colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie,
Oh.
how do you think the rest of
Oh,
the
got
West
called
will
out.
use new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this
I-
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons
Ooh.
that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Joe.
Oh,
But when they kill your
damn.
parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90%
Dude,
of
this
the
is
population
a
wealthier
very
and is
compelling
on
story.
target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan.
What if he's actually right, though? That's the
When you
thing.
say mobilize, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic pedophiles.
But based on the facts,
Damn it.
what are your predictions?
It goes to every time. Oh no.
First step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
Oh.
Franken-science and OP arts.
OP arts.
Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Ellen?
This is the issue.
Hmm.
It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable.
I think he was just having a seizure with his
Are we
water.
spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure? That could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of
Ooh.
course. Katie,
Why not
We
literally?
might be on the eve of a brave new world.
Literally would be
God
cool.
knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating Law and Order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
Kids, you love them, we love them, and they just love Mr. Snuggles. Yeah! With his state-of-the-art human-like voice to keep them company when you can't. If you keep me happy, I'll keep you safe. And his incredible real.
Oh my god. That sounds like a threat. Dude, that's you know what, it reminds me of Furbies.
Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly.
Dude, that thing looks like a nightmare.
Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now, selling out fast.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the
I'll move this down
to meet the people
just.
who live with the criminal justice system every
There we
day
go.
of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge.
Dude, those
a
things
lawyer
were
who sees the
nightmares.
problems close up on the front line. Can you
Boom.
hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard?
He's got a map, so you know he's serious.
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done
Oh,
at a systemic level to relieve
Spaghetti-O.
more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is it. I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well,
Oh, get the camera back on him.
Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need
Hello, Mrs. Judge. Just oh goddamn.
to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there.
Oh my
Judge,
god.
Thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all
Boom.
do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna love this.
Community at night, looking in through
Oh.
windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply
What the
aren't
hell
safe
is a
anymore?
kosh?
Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also,
One,
as the vicar noted
two,
in Sunday's sermon,
three,
we probably shouldn't have been
back.
hanging.
And to what do you attribute?
We shouldn't have
this
banned
small
hanging.
scale?
Holy hell.
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly.
Holy hell.
Look, Leviticus clearly states...
Oh.
Bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy,
Oh, no.
Gibbs escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
This is.
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
You think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Clive, back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy
Oh.
Johnson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Clive, you
Oh, let's get that reaction.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white...
What a Chad. He doesn't even like.
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Whoa! Hey! Let's get that reaction. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Let's go back.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal. No one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she
Switch back to him. He's just like, what is my life? What is this? What do?
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a SWAT.
Burglary.
He talked to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like
Oh,
in prison,
God.
Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle.
Oh, my God.
Institutionalization, as you can imagine.
What is this
And
even?
Obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party. as
Oh,
soon as
holy
possible.
hell.
First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on.
Wait,
Since you're in
Saru.
custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
I'm sorry. What the hell?
This one's,
Oh.
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the
2,
news.
3. Oh.
Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel...
Get the reaction. Oh, now he's talking.
Who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Oh, God.
Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
That is amazing.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Seem to be losing a signal here, Tony.
Fucking way. Let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Can you imagine if stuff like this happened on the news?
Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order.
We have not gotten anything out of
Live with
this.
some plucky young thespians. Don't go away.
Thespians. Hey.
After these messages.
1 minute back, everybody. That went well.
Nah, we're watching the commercial.
Quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip: when the music starts, turn down.
Crisp and brittle skin. That does not sound good.
Of your face.
Get the hell out of here, Dave.
41% of women we surveyed said they loved their visible flakes. And 7 out of 10
Ah,
women
yes,
would recommend
yes.
it.
I think that's what they were going for. Like, it reminds me so much of Night Trap. Look out behind you. but like, I don't know. I'm glad somebody took like FMV. Oh.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from the
They
town
all
to
look
take
very
their
weird.
Hey, friendship on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan.
Boom.
We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up
Oh,
with
God.
the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes.
The maths
Jack
teacher.
Cobra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is the
Steve, you did good. You did good, Steve.
in history, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really
1,
want to be like
2,
this attractive
3.
kids.
Reaction back to the lady.
Powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Oh, that is a very unfortunate name.
Song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues
And how maths is really important.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right.
Like, no.
To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
Oh God, I hate this.
Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve is the best character other than, I think it's Andrew Bannon or Patrick Bannon. Graham Bannon.
That's it, that way.
We'll get to that in a minute here, though.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow.
I love that. I also threw it in the bin.
From now on?
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly, but we did used to watch that Peter
What?
Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this old
The horror on her face.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant.
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
All right, here we go.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner. What's around the corner?
Oh, I hate them all so much.
What's around the corner? Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist! Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist. What a name.
Somewhere, little first year. Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me. I'm late.
They did a really good job at making this like a crappy high school play. I feel like that was there for Steve.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Called him coach.
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money. Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
Oh my God. Please stop calling him Gary the Fist.
Who are you?
my arm's free coat.
Brilliant, keep going.
Oh God.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I, Gary the Fist.
Get the shot of him, like up close. Oh.
Who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
And Blake owns a motorbike.
I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Oh God, no. This is awful. I hate this. I wish I could skip this. I ran out of happy juice. I really hope this isn't copywritten. I'll have so much explaining to do, so YouTube doesn't take this down. Yeah, the hand shot. There's like no... Is it? Damn it. I have no way to pause this either. Oh yeah, I see it kind of dropping out a bit. Can I? Oh, I could just straight up pause it. That's actually fun. Actually, I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good to go. Oh my God.
Hitting women is wrong.
Right there. That's what we want.
Guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard.
I hate them all so much.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate. Life can be PG.
Oh fuck, they had just... Okay, I wish I could just show that. Just what about a solid 3 seconds of that? And you didn't lose viewers over it either. That's funny as fuck. Look at him. He just hates his life. He's like, well, I hate this.
Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Dawson. Have a peaceful night.
Boom!
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the literal fuck was that?
Alan James.
Oh, he's just playing his book again.
I have a similar belief about adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh, I don't have to censor it because it's not like live. Oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah, alright, how's the government feel about me? Oh, a generous bonus. Oh, we only have worrying debt now. Oh, ultimate escapism. Let's see, the world seems to feel less good about me. The Channel 1 loves me. Got it. Now we're just gonna continue. We're gonna continue. We're not even gonna mess around with that. Julia Salisbury is a prominent media savvy barrister, one of the leaders of the Advance Party. I also, this has literally everything. Whatever, we'll be fine. I just realized I'm using my one for streaming in VR. However, it's exactly the same as my one for one for regular stuff. So I guess we're okay. Day 8. Life is pretty hard on a council estate. You get to the theater early, and Sam's already there, waiting, dressed to the nines. You smile. You look down. You're dressed to the sixes. Oh no. You smile widely as you join hands and take your seats in the private box. You certainly could get used to this. The tickets arrived on your doormat on Monday with a typed thank you from Chris. You'll get your passport back soon enough, apparently. The show isn't your usual taste, a pretentious opera in the language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in line to get your coats. Sam has you in creases with a hilarious impression of the conductor, arms flailing widely. The couple in front of you are talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. Sounds awful. Sam smiles, grins you safe and sound. When you get home, you're still laughing. Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. You notice your 14-year-old son isn't home, and there's a note on the kitchen table, an almost illegible scrawl. It says he's at a friend's house. It's a school night, so you go over there and march him home. That's what we're doing. By the time you reach the friend's house, your temper is boiling over. On seeing you, Charlie loses it and tells you in no uncertain terms where you can shove your ride home. You end up in a full-blown argument in front of his friend and their parents. It's mortifying. You'll make your excuses and quickly escort him to the car. It starts to rain. Both of you drive silently fuming. The sound of the downpour is the only thing that punches through the atmosphere of the car. What was that about, Charlie? Let's see. He sighs as someone older. He sighs a sigh of someone much older than 14 years. I want to be the one who decides what to do, not you. It's not fair. There's been enough bad blood. Go easy on him, or do I ground him? I'll go easy on him. You were young once. He's a good kid. You promised not to tell your partner, and he grumpily promises not to do it again. Oh boy. Oh shit, I've dropped like 7% of my frames. You're leafing through a pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal Advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, this is your second reminder letter regarding the assets and wealth redemption scheme. Ooh. Please submit your passports to your nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. You cannot receive your share of the national rebate without submitting these documents. Fuck. You knew there would be consequences, but that doesn't make it any easier. We work as a team, we are rewarded as a team. Boards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Chris is safe, that's all that matters, you hope. I'll take my watch off, it's hurting my wrist. Put it right there. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker. Pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. Got it. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting on the bed, or you're sitting at the head of table now, your dad's place. Sitting on the bed. Across from you is Chris's empty seat, probably on a tropical beach somewhere, you think. You catch Sam's eye. Who breaks into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Even without Chris, the food had to be stretched a little thinner this year, but no one seemed to notice. Christmas really can be a wonderful time of year. You look around the room at your family. Stay silent. Your mother, is an increasingly rare moment of clarity, looks towards the empty seat before speaking. Sam, is Chris not coming? You wink as you pass Charlie pass Charlie a meager portion of potatoes. Chris had to go away, Cassandra, but everything's okay, thanks to Alex. Your son Charlie, looking towards the empty seat, nods. I miss Chris. Frowning, your spouse puts a hand on his shoulder. Me too, sweetheart. We all do. You hope Chris will be home by next year. Ooh. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? Oh, yes, of course. Pat's not with us anymore. Alright, we make a toast. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are murmurs of cheers and clinking glasses. Your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? Oh, God. I'm not going to like this MIU joke. You know that me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year, Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. Laugh. I knew it. I'm a mind reader, you chuckle as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worrying, but now that your mother's had to move in, things aren't quite as simple anymore. Just how much are we talking? Only a few hundred, she mumbles as she pushes a stray pea around on her plate. It takes great effort for you to not spit your mulled wine across onto the table onto your elderly mother. I know it's a lot, darling, Sam interjects, but trains are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her and I did already say she could go. I'm sorry, but that's just money we don't have. You can't take it away from her, Alex, Sam insists. I've already said she could go. You feel very lucky. Oh God, he's like, this poor man's dying on the inside. A long weekend. Oh God, my current wealth is selling a kidney. Fuck ass. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some alone time together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work. Just a little bit of romance and peace and quiet. The zip finally gives into the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling you to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Some information has come to light that is raising tensions between our nation and the foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working round the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. I gotta work. Oh. You sigh heavily. You're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around and nod simply. I get it. Your family has always been your priority, but sometimes work has to come first. You should go. Oh, damn. You unpack in disappointed silence. It's not like they can't go in like a week or some shit. Like, come on. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Boards together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told me about. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts it into your hand. So I can walk straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us off home after. So you won't have to do anything. No. Sorry, mate, I just don't think this is the right place for you. You hand back the form gently. What? This is so unfair. I don't want you dealing with those advanced freaks, buddy. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you brandishing 2 tickets. You see in the title bold letters, Alan James is right, in front of you. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Should we go? I don't think so. That guy's a nut job. Sam burst into fits of laughter. Thank God, I was worried you were going to say yes. You decide to stay home and eat pizza. Alan James is not worth our time. Yeah, Alan James is not worth our time. A profitable partnership. Holy hell. Advanced logo, urgent. Respond immediately. This letter is to inform you that advanced government has taken another step towards our fight of equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources amongst the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bond program ensures that wealth created by people is delivered to the people. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Eye of the Beholder, Incorporated, whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or courtshire. I see the beauty in all customers. Neil's Deals Limited, it's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Pleasure Corp, our business is your pleasure. From sport to travel or even just some you time. You can't say pleasure without... You can't spell pleasure or say pleasure without leisure. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You will receive a report from your partnership in 3 to 6 working months. Holy hell. It seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. No, they cannot. The future of this nation is partnership, forged together, Julius Osbury and Peter Clement. Just how much influence could you have? I already forgot which one I started backing. No idea. I've been dreaming of a paradise. It's awful nice. Makes me so happy. They picked such a good song for it. And like all the people involved are absolutely amazing.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here.
Hello, Mr. Bozeman.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other 2, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show.
The Joy of Screws. Okay.
Steve. Why are all men such pricks?
That one, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fish.
No. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
What is this?
Probably is really awful.
It's another chance to view the sports board final at 11:45
that
before the weather and close down.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative, A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt or an act of frustration by a tiny...
No, I should have done it on the bank. Damn it.
Never, under any circumstances, be content.
Now let's turn this up. That's why it's so loud, like so quiet.
More than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering two possible options.
With two of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high.
Operation Survive it is.
To dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when
This one.
first presented themselves.
Spokesman Wentworth said today, they've had the shirts off our backs.
This guy right here.
And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Fallen angel, notorious addict Johnny Hansleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with public concern over his mental and physical health.
I'm gonna ruin this man's career.
Since being banned from the national squad earlier this year after urinating on a referee during a friendly against East Grinchley, things seem to have gone from bad to worse for Hamsleeves.
Is his once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
Oh boy.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today, though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO
what is
will
this?
fulfill her promises.
When only a Flard will
Oh.
do, you need the Flard Master 5000.
The fuck is
The
Flard?
announcement that has rocked.
Hang on, I'm gonna Google it. What is Flard? It says a small piece of anything, especially a piece that has been snipped off. Wait, what? Hold up. It says Flard is a broken piece of a brittle artifact. I don't know enough about Flard, so we'll have to take their...
This morning, the breakthrough device for aiding in installation is sure to change the way we see the humble Flard.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual
Patrick Bannon, there we go.
final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Where's...
Oh, here we go. Oh no. Oh my god, this just drags on forever, doesn't it? Holy heckin' doodle hacks.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months.
Oh, this is
undergoing
awesome.
A series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy.
Oh.
We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team...
Oh god, what is going on here?
In future, we will do better.
Now it's
The hell we will, because I'm the one who picks them.
Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy.
Here, hold on a second. There we go.
Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all. After what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. Wasn't your fault. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
You be careful now. It upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the
Oh,
youngest
God.
editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy.
What?
Can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
What is going on here? He smelled like love.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big
Oh no.
He was so soft and warm, like that, before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Jolly cat had a death wish.
Oh my
What
God.
did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be for just $89.99. And then, it's the general error 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Careful.
And then he exploded.
Yes, exploded.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages.
He's
under there,
staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have
Oh,
suffered.
this is-
Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses...
Dude, this poor kid.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
I shouldn't be laughing this hard.
Do you have nightmares?
Oh, right, that's quite enough of you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Ever be what we can call normal again?
Timmy, you'll never be normal again. I'm sorry.
Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
Oh, damn. Oh my God.
So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
Holy hell, that was amazing. It was a train wreck.
How will she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Oh, that was amazing.
Experts advise to always check for the new advanced mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families.
Oh, this is
When we come
amazing.
back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back. Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
2mm slotted countersunk screw. The joy of screws is your key
What
to
the
a
heck?
world of sticky fixings. Start collecting today and celebrate the nation's most well-known and best-loved pieces of hardware with your copy of the joy of screws.
Bosun, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy
Oh
bits
no.
about. Try and make sure
Oh no.
you broadcast it. It's 6 p.m.
Not their fleshy bits.
No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
3mm finishing pin. Oh, the cast iron.
You're right, Mr. Bozeman. No one wants to see fannies on the news. I'll make sure they don't.
Companion magazine, charting the highs and lows of DIY history, from the Canterbury nut shortage to the socket screw riots of '29. This detailed guide will bring to life some of your favourite metalworking moments. Start your collection today.
I like to think this kind of nonsense doesn't exist, but like, you damn well know it does.
No packing. Plus, you'll also receive this exclusive little bit of drill bit.
That's what it says.
Anna, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto-cue.
10 seconds. Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed it?
Want to see us fry? Good for the ratings.
5,
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Damn it.
I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting the finals of the new
Love
game
this
that's
guy.
gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been
Sports
a hot
Board.
competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today.
I fucking love
Striker's got an
this.
accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster.
12-month driving ban. Wait, the lanky hamster?
A career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris.
Yeah.
The ref now, the slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. Striker go first. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. D-Robe. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not up to last time.
This poor man. I feel like there would be some kind of stupid sport like this. Like that's really the only thing I can freaking think of. Am I still dropping out that bad? Like, I saw it dip down a couple of times. We actually currently have like a winter storm kind of going on. Well, not storm, but I'm just assuming like our fucking web internet is having some kind of issue with like a connection somewhere along the line. Anyway.
Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris.
Oh, did they put a ball in? Because last time it was like just watching nothing.
She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Is there contact? Don't know why you can. To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Football. Move back. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 proves a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change it.
There's one where you get here, hold on. There's the one where you get this guy's like grandfather in a telethon, and it is the best thing ever.
Striker giving it large.
Second round, double Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breast. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite nice, and women's body. Yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back to round 2 now, and Harris.
Jesus, this guy.
Massive gap. Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that the fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the heats. What a brilliant move.
Like, not right now. You know what we could be? It's been like a few hours since I've looked.
That means, ladies and gentlemen, that is, of course, the ground sound.
What? What is this?
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket.
I'm not getting, well, as far as I know, I'm not getting snow right now. But we got a lot yesterday and the day before.
The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, the boys said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves, 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
This is like easily the most boring like mission that you have to do.
Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see.
Went right to that one.
Shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it.
Oh no. Yep, these.
The bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now.
Oh no.
Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there.
Oh god. Oh no.
To be seen again.
There's fannies on the TV.
Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't. Thank you.
Me, but unfortunately, because of science, we cannot.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies?
What?
Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
So like the whole point is like to not get it into the this is clearly a trash can with a Taco Bell label on it.
For the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps. And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Oh no. Oh no.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated.
Oh. I feel like OBS just tells me I'm dropping out when I'm like not.
Here we go.
Because I've been worried about it, but like on my other screen here, it didn't look like too bad.
Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there.
He must hate his life. He's just like, oh man.
If you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker.
All right, here we go.
What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh no. Just get a good one right there.
I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because
Oh god.
Because these protesters hopefully we can get them taken off soon.
What do you even do about this? Like when people are all naked all over the place.
What's going on here? Yes. We want our money. Yes, very good. Take them away.
So those are the rich people who like got their money taken away by the new government. Let's go back to the referee. He blows his whistle. He's like, boop, boop, boop. Naked people.
It's an absolute bloody. Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high level play here.
Okay, so they lose the ball like halfway through. I hate this.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands.
Perfect.
And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's
Hold up, we have got to ban somebody. It's like always some stupid random like spammer. Okay, perfect.
That's it now, she did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on. Illegal spit. From Striker. But she's in it to win it. Harris's ball. On it, like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef.
Tommy the Fingernail Harris.
And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he has any potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move!
I like how he gets more excited, like progressively as things go on.
There we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump! We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all.
How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face?
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
Oh, who won that nonsense? I hate this.
Once again, a win for everyone.
Thanks, I hate it.
Including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I know is left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Oh my God, that is beautiful.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone struck me.
What?
Fucking microphone struck me.
Children, are you scared of a long
Oh God, what is this?
of being trapped in your own body as it slowly wastes away, or losing your grip on reality? What it doesn't.
Bro, this is me.
Now you.
Postman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance. The storm is playing havoc with the electrics, and you might notice the odd spark. Nothing to worry about. Happens all the time.
Ah, yes.
Last year, but he was up and at 'em the next day. Anyway, our
Oh.
compensation package is parallel to none. Good luck. Postman out.
At the end of your stay,
Compensation package.
painlessly, surrounded by those you love, in comfort and luxury. Isn't that what we all deserve at the end of a life well lived?
Your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great
Our
time to be
expert
alive.
legal team will help you make all those
Megan Wolf.
difficult arrangements.
Oh God, Peter Clement.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
All right, here we go.
Is your seat down?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about...
All right, we got this. We can do this.
Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be.
Look,
worried.
we're up. We're
A
up.
fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan,
Uh-oh.
as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're
Some
angry
piss
about.
ants who don't know how to be happy.
The door to my government is always open.
Someone's tripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Oh no.
No doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an...
Oh God, what is this nonsense?
Are you secretive about it?
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death,
I wanted to see if the number pad worked.
much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera,
Oh,
Pet?
sorry, yes, it's camera 4 like that.
When I was 13, me mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital.
Oh no.
Granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so
He's telling a
say our goodbyes.
he's telling a heartfelt story.
Went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me,
Petey, he said.
1, 2, 3.
I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years. After that, he had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time. It was awful. It was awful for us, and this is the point.
Oh, God.
Awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away, and he would beg.
Let's get her for like 3 seconds.
His breathing
Oh, good God. Can you imagine just shitting in the living room while your like family was watching like TV or something?
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government.
This sounds a lot like the government funding suicide capsules is what that sounds like.
When they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Oh no. Oh, I missed that.
I don't know. I think I fried my asshole.
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
No, yes. Sorry. My apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got sacked again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
There we go. Oh my God.
No, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced in
Oh my God.
final days, eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... with a rutty twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Holy hell.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
Oh.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan.
Yeah, we're good.
And on that note, thank you so much for being
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests.
Oh, thank Christ.
Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board Final, and we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
Oh.
So they just...
The same, sir.
I don't suppose there's any way this could
Oh,
be a
no.
good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transition.
We just got shockety shocked. All right, good. They love us. Ooh, generous bonus. Oh, thank God. Only worrying debt. The Resistance does not like me. Okay, and Channel 1 loves me. Perfect. So I found out that if you have a Blue microphone or a Logitech microphone or something like that, you get to use the Logitech like the fucking software, I guess, that comes with their microphones, and you actually get like, oh God. No worries, Ruby. I'm just hoping you guys get entertainment out of it. That's why I do this.
Oh, thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay?
Oh no.
Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen.
Hold up.
Since you went down, you have to fix it now. Look left, Alex, out the window.
Wait, are we doing good again? I saw the signal drop out. Don't worry about not typing too much, by the way. I literally do this because I just want to make something for people to enjoy themselves. Same thing with my videos. But it looks like we dropped out. I just looked over at my other PC. So anyway, if you missed it, I'm not sure what was seen last, but we got zappity zapped when we went to play the last commercial, but now we're here. Thankies. Oh. Oh.
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful. And
So this is gonna like be something we really know.
The place look lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boy going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Yeah, this man is angry.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Is my voice soothing when I do this?
Break a leg, everyone.
Or is it more soothing when I do this?
5, 4,
What about this? Is this soothing?
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Alright, here we go. We're getting ready to fuck with time and space.
Snuggle fucked? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the missing Snuggle toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests,
Do I get the one with the dilder?
tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good.
You don't quit your day job.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away.
That's an adult marital aid.
They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like
Oh my God.
Bruise syndrome.
This is amazing.
Crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehugs' batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day.
They made one hell of a battery.
Across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behavior in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model players that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers in particular
Aha.
finding solace in
Oh, I didn't even
rejected as unfuckable, indulging in
let's do occupational hazards.
known as snuggle tugging.
Old dogs, new tricks. Bad boy celibacy Johnny Handsleeves announced today that he just can't
Alright, crazy musings. And
Up to each of us to choose how we spend this brief spell
there
of
we go.
collective unconsciousness. But if this photograph sent by the man himself is anything to go by, Johnny seems to be making some interesting decisions with regard to his time at home.
Describing the lockdown as
the bananas.
I never knew I needed. Hamsleeve seems to decide
Is what solar powered. The snuggle hug, the evil Furby? Probably.
The evil Furby is no doubt solar powered.
The shape of things to come. In their own
Close
version
enough.
of
Okay, I gotta focus because I am bombing this
The
hard.
descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team
Oh,
today
I could just-
managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborg and
Oh,
Horgensvoord,
okay.
as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the
This
public
guy is looking
imagination,
awkward.
with a recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborg and Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Times Forsborg and Wongensford here with another pointless message that no one will ever see. We've been down here so long now, and you never communicate.
I mean, legit, I kind of felt that way about Furbies. As just like,
Like space, ladies,
Oh.
or just a space for ladies. It's harvest time again, like it is every third Wednesday, but harvest's not what it was. Still. Someone found a couple of unopened boxes in the rusted wreckage. Mum and Dad must have missed them when they first got down here all those years ago and totally effed up my life!
oh,
Kids' toys, apparently. Mr. Snufflehugs or something? Helvetica's
Oh, no.
gone. Apparently there's still life in the batteries even after 30 years. You topsiders are amazing.
It's hard to believe they've been
Oh,
down
no.
there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone
That's,
will tell you, the deeper the bath.
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
I didn't
Yes,
expect that.
I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more
Papers?
rigorously enforced, having a passport
Papers!
is becoming increasingly important.
Oh.
The government caused controversy today by announcing
Oh,
a fresh charge of
oh.
passport fraud with an imaginative form of punishment for those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
Oh,
The
no.
international community have been critical of Advance's decision to begin branding those found to be abetting passport fraudsters. The red hot metal may seem painful, but I'm told
Red
it's
hot
actually
metal?
preferable to most
Oh,
music
yeah.
charts.
And Advance speaks out, with the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world.
The snuggle struggle?
Advance
Oh,
HQ
whoa.
released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening, and that this should be taken as a
This guy.
response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Oh, no.
Good evening. One of the many new jobs I have in this current crisis is to liaise on a daily basis.
What is
with the
this?
Department of Perambulation, and they
Oh, no. The annual office outing is canceled. But look, there's a narwhal.
are genuine.
You guys remember the narwhal song? Narwhals, narwhals, swimming in the ocean.
Now, I would like to share a few of these with you tonight under the loose heading of what the fuck is wrong with. I'd like to start with James from Angerhampton, who says he needs to go out because there's a duck in the park that I like to try and feed on a Friday. I call
On the
it
Friday.
and I think we're really starting to bond. No,
That'd be
they
me if I-
make their hives in parks, and then Katie.
I'm sorry, ducks make their hives in parks? Ducks live in a hive?
So she can deliver homemade meals.
Dude, this Mr. Snugglehugs like crawling up these things and getting zapped.
Your casserole's dire, and Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s. And you,
Jesus.
Lewis, from Bamblebury, those screams you heard in the alley last night behind your house are best left to the police. Now, I want to
Uh-oh.
be as clear as I can. Think first. Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay inside. Pretend it's not happening until we tell you it's all over. Thank you.
Jesus.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up
Boom.
with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two
Yeah, Patrick Bannon. I love that guy.
opposite ends of the country.
Dude, his character is like the
There's
best.
going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news program.
And in a moment, we'll both
Oh no, we only got like an hour
how
left.
such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
Oh, I stayed on Jeremy too long.
Here is help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
No, you don't. Why do you do that?
That's coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
It's weird to think about like old school broadcasting and like how all this stuff was just built into a command center or a console or something. It's Patrick Bannon. I love that guy.
First tonight, where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch,
here we go.
Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Rimington.
Thank you for having me, Megan.
Boom.
I'm a huge fan of
Oh, who is this bitch?
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
I know people like this in real life.
Professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
The voice seem to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves.
Well, they finally added like new stuff, and they've like it's fully released, and I'm stupid excited about it.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snugglehugs range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never.
There we go. We got this. We're gonna do this good.
At a time like this.
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
I'm
Everyone
sorry.
here at Remington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys. We are deeply,
1,
deeply
2,
sorry.
3.
Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love could have such consequences?
Mary Shelley?
We see you.
Oh,
Sophia
damn.
Remington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you
That was like the inspiration from it.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete.
That was the inspiration for this. Was like COVID.
When he made the first dancing hangman toy.
This is like going on its own.
And when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little executioner just wiggle and wave his tongue and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them, on the quiet, obviously. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Remington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died
Oh my
in a
God.
fire at the preschool tobacco factory.
The preschool tobacco factory.
But we never lost his
That is some insane, like, unchecked capitalism right there.
And what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create, to problem solve. And that is why I'm here today. To tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science! We hear its songs.
Oh God, this lady.
Breath on the wind. It's fart under the covers.
How
It's far under the covers.
Don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is
Oh my
proud to
God.
present Snuggle Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times.
They should really be providing those just for free.
All guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehug in its tracks. That's enough for a small lawn or 4 window bucks. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that's an affordable peace of mind.
Oh, that is terrible.
Not now, honey. I'm mid-pitch. The best.
Oh, damn.
By next generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming.
She just
Your friends.
she just picks right up where she left off.
Fear you. And then you're gone.
Oh my God, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps.
I feel like he's gonna lose his shit.
These appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are not toys, but they're explosive fun.
Sophia
Hell
Remington and
yeah.
Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
Was that all right?
Oh, yes, Doctor, that was exactly what we
This is Crazy Neil's crazy pre-Christmas,
Yeah.
extra exciting festive Yuletide Easter extravaganza.
Yeah, Crazy Neil.
Crazy Neil's wit wisdom, and I'm reaching out through the lens of this camera to say, buddy, if you're listening, build a better life for yourself. You want crazy?
I love
We
this
got
guy.
Crazy, crazy deals. People ask how I got
Why
started.
don't I
in
do
this,
commercials
and I
like
gotta
this
say,
for like?
I used to own
Well,
an
you know what? I need to get like a
entire
green
array of
sheet or
public
something and some
clinics.
pipes.
Didn't work out so well because
I
they
can green
gave
screen
me
myself
more
into
of
this
a
crazy
and
shit
that
like that.
popular. I used to have a ventriloquist act. I cheated rather because I trained a dog to talk. You can get down on all fours and
Sorry,
yell
what?
like a dog for only $22.99 a month.
Bro, I do that right now for free. I mean, you could do that for free.
I had a mission.
Holy hell.
Sometimes you're the alien and sometimes you're the cow.
No, Tony. I'm not backing out on you now.
Hey, dude, get off my wife. They wanted to increase recruitment for nuns. Nuns with buns, nuns with guns, nuns with sons. That one didn't go down so much because apparently they're not supposed to have sons.
Yeah.
Crazy Bob here to make your life a little more enjoyable.
What?
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
There we
I'm
go.
Megan Roof.
Okay.
Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces.
I mean, COVID's still kind of in full swing, depending on where you're at.
Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites.
What the fuck is this?
Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little...
Oh, God.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding
Oh,
up
this
okay.
nonsense again.
The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly
Nice.
people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled.
Oh, God.
indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
Yeah, we're due for our booster. We just became eligible for them. Like, because our time period came up from our 2 immunos. So, like, we're just waiting right now.
And frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again.
Oh, God.
Latest liberal hoax. That's what
God, this guy, he's like so many fucking real people. It's insane.
compliant, and they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Oh, God. This is directly talking about COVID.
Every year from regular toys. That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
You make an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the end of the truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan. You
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys.
Oh, God, this is amazing.
True. Corrupt.
She agreed with him.
And Katie, how...
And he was just like, Ree?
Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all.
I suppose
We just became eligible. Like, I really want to go get him. I've got plans to, like, do some traveling, and I really want to do a little bit of traveling. Jeremy's eating a sandwich. He's just
right,
like, ah.
exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect...
Let's get a
our workers
3-second
and
shot
our
of this. 2, 3.
Exactly right. Supported on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now.
I'm sorry, what?
Sacrificing our firstborns, or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the
Look at that
ritual,
microphone, like,
hopefully we will
badly, like, edited in. I love it.
Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health. So the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made...
The Llama Lords?
...people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army...
She threw a pillow at him. Like, she's...
army to kidnap
Oh my God.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
But...
Meh.
I...
Meh.
The...
Meh.
The...
Meh.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend. No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
Oh my God, they just start being mean to him. Oh.
Good one.
I have never felt bad for people like this.
Alan James,
Oh.
and Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation.
Oh my god, what is Patrick Bannon?
I'm sure was a reasonable debate which contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the
Oh, good
streets,
god.
someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello, I'm here.
Oh my god.
Live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like?
Oh,
out
this
there?
is amazing.
Yeah, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. So my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner?
I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this, but like,
Before his full potential is even realised. Will he die underappreciated by
1,
management?
2,
Frankly, if you ask me,
3.
very, very much underpaid.
I don't think there's any danger
Yeah.
of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
Oh, that's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. Didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise.
That's personal protective equipment for those of you who are not in the loop.
For example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Love this guy. I don't know, he's great.
I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just
I feel like I'm supposed to be using that Zappy doodle, but
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on? Oh god. I'm just looking for a sign. There it is.
was that too hard so they automated it or what?
Bannon Avenue?
What's his last name? It's so bad.
Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh yeah, that is that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine. I'm not on Bannon Avenue.
Oh, hang on. We got another person who's getting reported. Ugh. Okay. All right, here we go. Back to it.
I'm at home, to be honest. All right, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom technically, but you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's you know, it's terrible out there.
He's just got sponges on himself.
I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh fuck, it does. Oh fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh bollocks.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
You're lying, aren't you? Oh shit.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just piss off, you little fucking snuggle fucks! I'm too talented to die! Oh,
Oh my god, no. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
1, 2, 3. Watch the reaction. Boom. Get back to the shot for another 10.
What do you see, Patrick?
God, I am starving right now. Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Oh no.
Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong.
Damn.
When we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
Oh.
You're damn right. Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes. To Bannon Avenue.
Absolute limit with occupational hazards.
Oh, damn, he did it.
Subscribe today, and every week we'll send you a
Dude. Excuse me?
to the unparalleled heights of gross negligence.
I don't look right.
This edition set really does have it all. Sign up today, and you or your next
Yeah, I must have done something to where I don't have to work that.
It's a mockery, pain and suffering. Also included is this vial of real crocodile tears and your employer's complete lack of responsibility. Every issue comes complete with this companion magazine, containing the impotent good wishes of your colleagues and a non-specific corporate apology. For a limited time, get your hands on the electroshock collection at your nearest train station now. Every week, you'll receive a high-quality electric current of increasing voltage directly through your body until you lose
This is a
consciousness.
fever dream.
This shocking offer, it really is the frying of a lifetime. No, I'm not.
The hell out of here.
With your future now, and we'll send you this card from HR absolutely free. That's right, free. Occupational hazards, the only regular threat to your health that is both completely avoidable and ever present.
Get out of here.
Welcome back to the National Night League. Welcome back to the National Night League.
Get out of here.
Well, we know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Nightly win, and who will National Nightly lose? So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing.
Oh no.
It's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
Get out of here.
It's good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah, I think I heard about that actually, yeah.
You're in bed, Tommy?
Yeah, you called during nap time, so...
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm gonna ask contestants from around the territory...
Called him a sausage? Oh.
What else? Yours truly. And those people are gonna get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Get out of here.
Thank you. This.
Is that? What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Ah.
I've signed it, so...
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you.
Oh God.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Coming off as desperate. No. Nope. 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 Get out of here.
Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Well, what can I say?
Look at him. He's one, two, three. I'm a human woman.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get
this nice.
On the way? Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
All right, here we go. Time starts now.
What time do we get? 8:19.
When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favorite color?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct. The color of my nipples. And finally, Angie.
What?
What is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable.
Jesus.
Stop the clock.
I know people like this, and I hate it.
How did you do, Tommy?
Well,
get out of here.
Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jelly Bean?
We do indeed.
Oh my God.
Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me get
Oh, no.
back to the theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the power or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, God.
Well, if you must
Oh,
play
no.
this game, I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel
1,
Coffey
2,
and Jodie
3.
Carpetburn, amongst others.
Bro.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard
That
stuff.
is sketch as hell. That is awful.
Where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well,
Oh, this is the one. Okay.
actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We got time, we got time.
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right. Don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of
Oh,
my
God.
stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much
2,
younger children.
3.
haven't we?
Switch back over.
The children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerb?
Oh, God.
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Dude, this guy is me.
Transport payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium.
Animals!
Understand. Do you understand?
I think, yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a life
Oh, God.
with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a
Perfect.
He does. Yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Ooh. Oh, the bear,
Oh,
do the
yes.
bear.
Right. This
He's
one
over here
is
just like...
much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear...
The hell out of here. I like how they fucked this up.
Because all of the other bears don't think that it'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
This sounds very, very direct. This sounds like a direct metaphor.
At his lowest ebb, the trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is
Oh, there he is.
gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise, old octopus who takes him under his wing and says,
Octopi don't have wings, guys. This is basic fact.
"Dad, you're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest.
Would you watch this, like, if you were a kid?
Yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr.
Because I sure as hell wouldn't.
Expectations.
You really have taken.
Oh, God.
And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, fuck.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is
They
Jeffrey Donington.
they keep messing his name up, and I love this.
To know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
I'd want to see this animated.
Down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make
That awkward moment when I actually like do a fucking series for that. Oh god.
his band happen, and he goes into Bear Telemark.
The hell out of here.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end.
1, 2, 3 reaction.
Musical number.
Oh god.
It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to. Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier. As they say, orgies.
Oh god. This poor man, look at what he deals with.
Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted. At all. I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing up. Well, there's all sorts of creatures down on dangly.
Oh god.
farm, like wise old.
Oh god.
octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow. They're always in good moods. But that's 'cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food.
Oh no.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
Oh my god.
That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon.
I feel like I switch it too much or too often.
He'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine.
Oh my god.
Mouse thought he'd own a massive house, ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports, now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire.
Ah, bro.
What's that over
Why is this song so relatable though?
where your hopes go to die? Lower your expectations.
I want to point out this man just had like sock puppets like ready to go.
Communications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations.
He's got a lamp.
You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is.
I love these parts so much. I can't wait to show you guys the let's be real, I just want to play it again. Oh, we're back. I love lamp. What is that, an ice cream? Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Oh my god, I love it.
What's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
Relatable.
Go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
Oh god. Get out of here.
I just wanted to leave you with this final thought. And by you, I actually mean you, Alex. Up in the broadcast room, making sure we all look our best and keeping the signal strong and the language mild. And Alex is damn good at it. Alex is our invisible foundations. You at home can't see them, but they're always there, keeping us afloat. Of course, we can see you, Alex. I saw you the other day in the corridor. Do you remember? I tried to catch your eye, but I think you must have been deep in thought because you just sort of walked past me like I wasn't there.
I'm sorry, what is
I try
happening?
and sit in your eye line in the canteen some days. Every day, if I'm honest. I know it's wrong. I know you're married. I've done some digging.
Get out of here, like Captain Pronin.
The fact that you risked
I don't talk to thoughts.
and that you stretched yourself to let Susie go travelling. And you're no pushover parent either. You kept Charlie safe, even if he resents you for it.
How does this bitch know everything about my life?
Oh, don't worry, Alex. I wore a disguise. And I spoke like this so he wouldn't recognise my famous voice.
I'm fucking uncomfortable.
I don't want you to think I would ever do anything to hurt Charlie or Susie.
Bro, stay away from me and my kids.
Lucky to have you, Alex, but if something happened, could you possibly love me? I mean, if Sam had a terrible accident, obviously not now. I know you love your family, but if something happened, say Sam took a massive electric shock and went into some sort of coma, could you love me then? Could you? Would you, please?
Oh, okay. I'm like clearly in a coma. Got it.
Have a deceitful night. And we're out. God, I'll tell you something.
Get out of here.
God-given relief being able to use my own voiceover for a second.
Supposed to be
I've
our
been doing this
future.
gosh gobshite voice
Advance
for 10
knows
years
this,
now. It's messing with
but
me
we're
so
wondering if
fierce.
maybe you don't. And we don't understand. Why don't you want your
Come on, you dry shite. They're only toys.
like this one?
Will we? Just a little bit.
And play with their friends.
While we wait for Alex to wake up from
Have
that
friends,
coma.
that is.
Oh shit. We are in a coma.
Protected, but happy,
Hello?
supportive environment.
Wake up.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. So I just got attacked with vibrators. I call that Tuesday. Yeah, grade A. What do we got? No, nobody felt anything, and Channel 1 still loves me. Alright, let's see what we got. We got like 30-ish more minutes. I think next is the telethon. No, I got a grade A+. I mean, that was good. I'm living in paradise. Ooh, we're at night quite breaking even. That's awesome. That's a great thing. The rhythmic beating of the heart monitor slowly drags you back to consciousness. Opening your eyes, you're greeted by a semi-circle of concerned faces. I mean, like, there's a lot of vibrators involved. Your family by your side, a reassuringly familiar sight in these new surroundings. You blink a few times to clear the sleep from your eyes and bring everyone into focus. You feel a hand on yours, gentle but reassuring. Sam, they're with you as always. Their expression understandably concerned is somehow more affectionate than ever. We knew you'd be okay. Never doubted it for a second, and if I see that Mr. Bozeman, you squeeze their hand and attempt to wink. The left side of your face does not work. Let's see. The worry lines on Sam's forehead fade a bit. Lord knows you've both got enough anxiety, blah blah blah. With a final smile, you turn to the rest of your family. Just as you feel Suze's absence, you notice Charlie's fidgeting, clearly trying not to look worried. Susie's a bitch. As soon as you turn to look back, you can see Charlie tense up. He's clearly battling hard to stay mad at you. You look... Oh, the transition. Jesus. You look expectantly at him, but he refuses to meet your gaze. Hey, I'm gonna be fine. We'll be fighting again before you know it. Oh, if he won't make an effort, why should you? That. Charlie looks at you with an infectious smile. It's always good to have you, or him, in your corner. Your smile fades and you notice your mother sitting listlessly out the window. Despite all of your best efforts, she's not been doing well lately. You okay, Mom? Your mother starts your call, clearly shocking her out of her reverie. She turns to you and smiles, and you're grateful to see an increasingly rare recognition in her eyes. Yes, dear, of course. How are you feeling? You smile warmly and nod, but before you can respond, a doctor bursts in and ushers everybody out. She asks you for what feels like the 100th time how you've been feeling. Surprisingly well, all things considered. About to go murder my boss. Excellent. There's no sign of real damage, but just a bit of a shock to the old system. Pardon the pun. She smiles. Not that we'd recommend you do anything like that again, of course. After a couple of days rest at home, you should feel right as rain. She turns to leave, but stops at the door. Oh, and the private room in care, the doctor gestures to your room, which now you notice looks rather expensive, has all been taken care of by Mr. Bozeman. He left those flowers for you and said not to worry and to take the rest of the week off. He'll see you Monday, apparently. Seems like the least his ass could do. Alright. A burden to bear. You come home from a particularly late shift to find the kitchen light still on, which is normally a good sign. Everyone's usually in bed by now. Softly opening the kitchen door, you find Sam at the table. Bills and papers strewn in front of them, as well as what looks like to be a pack of biscuits. You give them a quick kiss as you take a seat next to them. She frowns and goes back to the bill they're holding. Hey, sweetheart. Just looking at the numbers again. They look to the door to the pantry, now converted into your mother's bedroom. We've been doing our best. I think Cassandra really needs to take a nurse, or needs a nurse to look after her now. Suddenly, you can see, or suddenly the bills are all you can see. I've been staring at the numbers all night. Tears in their eyes, Sam takes her hand. There's just no way we can afford it. I'm so sorry. The kitchen table swims before you. Sam stands up and pulls you into the firm embrace, but all you can do is think of your mother and how you can't afford to help her. What would your dad be thinking now? Is this the Utopia Advance Promise? You stare at the door to your mother's makeshift room. Tomorrow you'll need to tell the kids and then book an appointment at the transition center. What else could you have done? Dude. Day 200. Sam's out with work tonight, and Charlie's staying at a friend's house. The house is yours. You order takeaway and have a couple of drinks and decide to relax in front of the TV. Not a great selection tonight, but surely something to watch. You feel like a laugh comedy it is. Sam's not here, but you can still watch horror without them. You just want to switch off. Action thriller, this one. Or is the one. Sam isn't a fan of historical drama, so you make the most of them being away. Let's watch horror. The atmosphere and the story are better than you were expecting, making you jump scare more than once. By the way, jump scares are not good horror writing, for anybody listening to, like, the 5 people listening here. After a particularly shocking emergence of the lolling lumberer, you accidentally kick the coffee table, revealing a small object hidden behind one of its legs. As you bend down and reach for it, you recall the note Sam left on the fridge. Hey, sweetheart. Charlie lost Susie's present. Would you mind looking for it tonight? X. As you hold it closer, you're surprised to find Sam's gift is actually an engraved lighter for Chippy. She claims the nickname's affectionate, but Charlie still scowls at it every time she says it. You're not sure Sam would approve. The accompanying note from Susie explains, Urkistan has a long tradition of glorifying the art of starting fires. Thought you'd like that. Don't do anything stupid. Susie. Hopefully it's just a souvenir and not a pastime he's picked up. Or about to pick up. It's nice that she thought of him. Well, I just know kids that young shouldn't have lighters. Ooh, yes. It's just such a relaxing thing. Like, it's so warm. It's got that, like it just wants to, like, wash over you. Kind of like communism, but not as bad. Oh, did we break it? The silence. When's the telethon? I want the telethon. Why is my thing broken? This looks a little different. Oh, I guess I gotta turn everything on, huh? Oh.
You realise you're beginning to sound like me?
I mean it, Kath.
Stay where you are, Kath. Jenny?
This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy, or yours.
Let's see.
I'll talk to Buxton.
Sports board.
You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week.
Oh, Eye of the Beholder.
Jenny?
And... What? Oh. Oh, looks like one of our things is broken.
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds,
I thought we were all part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so high and mighty and do your job.
You'll have me fired too.
Don't tempt me. Good evening.
Ooh, they are sassy.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
The establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food, clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We asked the public.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
Well, it's fucking outrageous. My mom needs insulin. Am I supposed to get her transitioned? What's the government doing about it? Eh?
Thanks, Patrick. Important stuff.
Controversial Prime Minister Julia Salisbury attempted to assuage
Oh, no.
public concerns with the following official statement.
I like how their set and everything kind of advances as time goes on.
The international sanctions declared against this country today by the World Council remind us that now, more than ever, we need to come together as a team. Since coming to
Team.
power, we have eradicated
It's like
poverty
microphone inputs there too. That's pretty neat.
all to levels previously thought impossible. Our schools, hospitals and youth clubs are thriving, and our transition centres have enabled many thousands to unburden their loved ones with dignity. In any
Well, it's
sane
like you were in a
world,
coma.
love
I didn't see that. It popped up down here, but not in the YouTube chat feed.
Evidently, this is not that world.
Probably because of the R word.
The privileged few have lobbied, and now they are striking back. But we will not cower before their tantrums. And we encourage other
Oh, I got a get well card. Yay.
trade, visit, and share their
And this shit looks normal. Cool.
Do not be afraid. We have more friends than we can count. We are a team.
It's not meant to be like a happy game, though.
And this team is on your side.
So now we're getting into territory that I have never seen before.
Reassuring stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our refreshingly different government? Robin Short found out.
Thank you.
If you could tell me what you think of the government.
What? That shower of iridescent pricks? Punishing success and rewarding laziness? They're taking this country down the bloody swanny.
Here we go.
And it's not just me that thinks so.
I get to push my anti-communism stuff. All right.
A
Hi,
Flard
dogs.
Day's night. Following the release
Hi,
of
babe.
Master 5000, production of Flards are at an all-time high, requiring
Yeah.
a new manufacturing facility in Grizzleford to move to 24-hour-a-day production.
With people finding more and more uses for the ever-versatile Flard, the team at Rivington Cyst certainly have their hands full
Angie.
keeping up with demand.
So, is
We're
A
angry
better
about
than full of
everything.
Flards? We asked Patrick to find out. Patrick?
What's your opinion? of
Fucking
Flards?
Patrick Bannon.
I'd get them banned, mate. Flards killed 3 members of my family and more than 1 pet. We should have stuck with Werbs. It was safer then.
Pipers at the gates of dawn. Commuters in the capital.
Should have stuck with Werbs. It's safer then.
by the latest stunt from popular pressure group Disrupt.
Silent protests were held outside underground stations throughout the capital,
Ooh.
bringing a pleasantly surreal quality to the morning commute.
Okay,
Yes, like really,
protesters.
a phobia of mimes.
But how do we, as a country, really feel about Disrupt? Robin?
How do you feel about Disrupt?
Oh, well, now you're talking. Ruddy hero.
There we
Not
go.
to take it lying down like Iris here.
Guys, we are going to get rid of this communist propaganda.
Well, Iris doesn't speak on mine, but we're pretty sure there's still one in there, aren't we, love? Wherever it is, it loves Disrupt, fighting the oinks for our freedom. And what could possibly be wrong with that?
Do you need me to get you some help?
Feast or famine. Resourceful doctors David Wong and English
What, babe?
Swansborg and Horgansford today announced their
Oh.
very successful harvest in Dante's Taint. Although it can currently
If you guys
only
look
grow a few
down
fungal
over here,
strains,
you might be
the
able to see
scientists
my
seem to be
dog.
staying positive, as the following picture shows.
Oh, here we
The
go.
undauntable scientists chose to try and survive in the cave system while the complex rescue operation inches forward. Up
Ooh, what do we do here?
Let's hope they're like Stroganoff.
But with Advance planning to spend an eye-watering amount of public money on the rescue craft, we asked Patrick Bannon to find out what we should all be thinking
All right.
about the accelerating costs.
Because this is an advanced positive thing.
What are your thoughts on that? Well, I don't want to sound cool, mate, but fuck 'em. I mean, if they found some rare rocks down there, would I have got a share of the profits? Nah, of course not. So why am I expected to pay now it's all gone tits up? Are you going to pay? Are you?
How much do you want? I think of, God.
I am not a number. Applications
I love
finally
Patrick
opened today
Bannon.
for the new
Graham
Advanced
Bannon is
Team
Bay,
Membership
though.
Card, a scheme by the government to allow fast access to all the new public services being introduced daily.
The team membership cards are entirely voluntary, but will be recognised as
Thank
legal
you.
identification by all major organisations, including the police, banks, and, rightfully, pubs and bars.
And of course, there's no charge, Jeremy.
It all seems too good to be true.
Well, you've always been a cynic. But most importantly, what should you, the public, think about the new team membership cards?
Team membership cards?
Absolutely bloody not. It's the thin end of the
Yeah.
wedge, isn't it, Iris? First it's, can I see your identification, sir? And then it's, would you mind bending over the table, sir? So Sergeant State Educated and Constable Regional Accent here can stick their truncheon up your berry out.
Crikey!
They should call them what they are.
There's a lot less swearing in that than I thought there would be.
Oh, for Christ's sake, what is it, Iris?
Oh, I'm really not happy, Algernon! I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Crikey.
And finally
Crikey.
tonight, getting stuck in a shameless attempt to cash in on his bad boy status, shamed celebrity Johnny Hamsleeves announced a new line of real ale.
Johnny
at a press conference
Hamsleeves?
earlier today.
The new brew, entitled Headbutt Ale, in reference to his controversies of last
This.
year,
All right.
promises a night you'll pretend you regret.
Or possibly a night you'll pretend you remember.
So what should we all think of
A night
Johnny's
you'll pretend
latest
you
attempt to
remember.
market his notoriety? Patrick?
Oh my god, fantastic!
Your thoughts there.
Later tonight, in a
We give that guy a
break from our usual
break because we've been shitting on him this entire time.
Jays us to task over his street credibility. And then we'll both be meeting the team behind the new play that's got theatre critics buzzing with anticipation.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Nice. Yes. Look at that. I should make something like that for myself. That should be my YouTube channel. I'm gonna do some dumb crap like that. This is Patrick Bannon assaulting somebody. Let me just double check what our feed looks like, because it keeps saying I'm like dipping out. But then YouTube says I have an excellent connection, so I'm concerned that OBS needs to update.
First tonight,
Yeah!
our main story.
Fucking
Coming
baller.
off Advance's popularity,
And the honeymoon period pretty much over.
the National Nightly News has spared no expense in bringing you the response to today's sanctions from across the continent.
Joining us to help digest this shocking development are Prime Minister Peter Clement from his home in Lanfordshire.
Good evening, Jeremy.
And from Urkistan, Foreign Minister Ivan Vodovich.
It's a great pleasure.
Boom.
Miss Wolf, you like...
And from Svenland, Minister of Mojo, Beer.
Hey, everybody.
Mr. Vodovich, your country pushed especially hard for these sanctions. Any regrets?
My only regret is I was not able to see the face of my old friend Peter Clements when the results of the vote were announced. As you say, he has one up in your bottoms.
In Svenland, we try not to gloat, actually, because it's seen as really ugly and dangerous to some small creatures, yeah?
Oh, don't worry, Minister.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I remember this. This is a while ago.
For shite. Just trying to get a rise out of me.
You're like a man who load dissidents onto train to labor camp. Not
Oh,
because
oh.
of love of country, but to make up for size of his tiny penis.
Been on the vodka.
Genius.
No more than you. I see you on election night with mouth like man thinks he's singing beautiful lullaby. But actually,
Oh, no.
he's feeling like a pig in hands of Randy Big Dick.
Bro, we've just become like the news version of Facebook.
Size obsessed. We value passion, yeah? Like the way we spoke up for Mr. Clements' country at the World Council.
That's all well and good. And high and mighty, but where were you for the actual vote, then? Not fingering each other's fjords?
Actually, that's kind of
Oh.
racist. And if you must know, I've had like a really tiring afternoon and my tongue is really sore.
Prime Minister, with advances popularity on the way...
You don't have to bring that up at every given opportunity, you know.
Peter is like man who thinks he's sniffing flowers in beautiful glade. But he's actually standing under outflow pipe from a shit factory at shit flushing time. On day of Village Festival of Shit. I tell him this at 19th hole.
Minister Vodovich believes
Oh my God.
in their own devices, people will behave selfishly.
It's nature of all beasts.
However, in this country, we think our citizens are capable of
Oh,
being
no.
more than beasts.
Pathetic idealism.
Minister Björk, Svenland has long had radically different
Svenland.
traditions and culture from the rest of the world, and yet it peacefully coexists. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know, I think maybe the world sees us as something they can...
I only have 2 commercial slots. I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
Yeah, or maybe it's the orgy houses.
Sometimes, when foreign dignitaries come to visit us, they're actually quite skeptical, actually. So we take them on a visit to the Dunga district and show them what like a progressive enlightened society looks like, yeah?
Shit of bull. Svenland is like woman who thinks she make best cake in village hot baking contest. And then
Oh
when
my
she starts
god,
to
the
do
fucking
it's
smack
full of
talk.
Piss and cum.
That's just really gross, actually.
Svenland is teeny tiny country. With population smaller than number of people, Peter Clements is sex with his teeny tiny penis.
It's not all about size, actually.
Yes, that's what Peter Clements always claimed.
I'm talking about population size.
And I'm talking about Peter Clements' teeny tiny...
Oh, fuck off, Ivan!
Oh, Prime Minister, please.
It's so easy to sit on your pile of money and gloat.
Oh my god.
Pal, you're a shite leader. A fucking god-awful golfer. And quite frankly, as my old man used to say, you're a bit of a cunt.
Prime Minister, please.
It's you who is cunt.
Minister Vodovich, please.
Your people are fucking starving, pal.
We will see how well fed your people are.
Oh
when
my
the
god.
sanctions start to bite. You think your man like big scary wolf person terrorizing village, when actually a pathetic goose person searching puddle for tiny dropped off penis.
Oh my god.
Obsessed about small cocks, mate.
In Svenland, we believe like the size of your penis isn't as important as the love it contains, yeah?
Oh, fuck off, yeah.
Okay, if everybody could just calm down.
That's amazing.
Of course. They are like man who fuck pig and somehow give her birth to beautiful lady girl. But now you start to see, yeah?
What is this? Oh my god.
It's never enough.
It's certainly true that advances popularity
It's on the fucking wane. Yeah, let's go with this bollocks again. Shall we? Actually, you know what? Nah, fuck this. I'm done with this.
Prime Minister, bring
So
them-
angry.
No. I have had enough of you, Mr. Jeremy Donaldson, and your Snyder side. You think you could make a better job of things, do ya? Because it's not that fucking easy. Let me tell ya. Your channel is a
I would be definitely giving more commentary on this. 1, 2, 3. Boom. But like the censors just keep flying out at me.
taken into public ownership. The
1,
happier
2,
everyone in this country
3.
will be.
1, 2, 3. Boom.
I'm sorry for the outburst, Miss Wolf. Julia thinks very highly of you And I know you're not the one making the editorial decisions.
Do any of you have anything you wish to add about the sanctions?
My work here is done. I like man who happy he lie down with fatty, drunk, easy girl from village inn, who discover in morning he wake up next to beautiful news reporter lady.
You know, I think it would be a terrible shame here if the people of your country were to suffer because of teenage grudges and personal rivalries, yeah.
Thank you. Prime Minister?
This country.
Oh God, here he goes. Here he goes.
Civilized, creative, inventive country. We're not scared of these sanctions.
2,
There's no wolves
3,
at our door, only the
1,
best of people
2,
striving to help them.
3.
So no, Ivan, we're not afraid. In fact, I doubt we'll lose a wink of sleep.
Oh no.
We're strong, and we're well resourced, and we don't back.
I think there's like another point where they have you bleep out like some dude too, like his raps.
Prime Minister, thank you for joining us.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Peter.
Oh, good
so
God.
easy. So many buttons to push.
Piss off,
Well, I see you at Grange this weekend.
No, I've got meetings.
Wait, what is this?
Country's uncomfortable, but that won't stop us. And we intend to make sure that in these challenging times, every citizen gets their fair share of the abundant, nutritious food we grow right here in the territory.
Oh God. Oh, government censorship.
Will be left behind.
Oh no.
And carry on coming together to enjoy life and make wonderful memories. Because we've shown our international friends what's possible when we all pool our resources and come together in a sense of team spirit. So don't worry about what the rest of the world thinks. Save your concern for those around you, your family, friends.
Dude, this is nuts.
And have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
5 and 10 seconds.
He put that gut up on himself. I'm just saying.
Let's keep it
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first,
Let's get a
it's time to
smoreboard.
go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan.
Boom.
I have the honor and privilege of being
We got
joined
this.
by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and...
Oh my, thank you.
Truth. Not sure how that
Oh,
works, but
thank
whatever.
you. Thank you for
Let's
subscribing.
welcome Jesus.
Jesus, is that his name?
Yeah, it's a real honor to be here on your show, the news. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch you through a window of the shop, so to be here right now is crazy.
You've had
That's weird because like it makes him sound like he's a lot older than he really
Can you
is.
tell us about it?
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand. You
But
obviously-
yeah, man, the streets is all
Oh
I
shit.
remember, like.
We're gonna get through this one act and that's where we're gonna stop.
Elderly lady took pity on me. You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime
1,
fiction until I
2,
taught myself how to
3.
walk.
Wow, that's
Oh,
quite
there we go.
childhood.
And she died, like, died tragically. Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment, I became a child of the streets. I was just 18.
Oh.
What a tale. What a tale.
You could tell he just fucking hates his life. I love it. You know, after this one, we'll stop it here.
Oh, like I said,
Like this news segment, and then we'll like quit. Then we'll come back to this next week. Because I need to see what this finished product looks like.
First 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader. They call me Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem. Recently, you've been quite
Just
outspoken about
the
the
throw.
Yeah, fuck the government, fuck Advance, fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Well, You know, they stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man.
Redistributing it. Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated
Ooh.
in the last couple of months.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah. Nah, of course, man. Very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah. I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing. And I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Oh, God.
Would you say you worked harder than, say, a farmer or a care worker?
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children? Mr. Cheeseless.
What is it you're trying to say?
Oh,
I just
God.
don't understand where you've placed yourself politically.
Oh,
I mean, is
no.
it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of
Or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people...
You talking to me, honey? Oh, okay.
agree with me.
We're good. I thought I got in trouble for leaving my socks out.
Easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh, no. I'm going to do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah. You love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. What's the worst that could happen? So here he is with a
Here we go.
Aren't we lucky? It's Jesus.
First, you're gonna pay up.
Here we go.
You're gonna pay back.
Oh, God. What is this, man?
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel elation from your participation. Still two leaders.
I just want to, like, point out, like, the amount of, like, work that they put into this. I ain't doing anything in blue. Fuck the government.
So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Get every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
The fucking 90s rapper shot where it's just like,
But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention, I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our
oh, this game is so freaking goofy.
the praise of the crest of the wave, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfaithful. It's time to spawn a country with a motherfucking pitchfork.
See what happens if we just, like...
So this is for the
I would like to take him off the air. Pineapples are also amazing. Sorry, we're not living in a communist redistribute world. But I will not have swear words on my radio or on my news channel. I like how this doesn't, like... What is it? Like 3 and 4. 3 and 2. I love pina coladas. They're amazing. Are you drinking pina coladas right now, Ruby? Oh. I feel like this is just tutorial to like bleep the blue stuff.
Gonna take his facts, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head, cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to spawn a castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team.
But yeah, pina coladas are like my favorite thing. Like, I love those. Holy hell. What? I thought my girlfriend was talking to me. She's playing fork knife.
Here's us there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of
Two-Town Cider. Nice.
And an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral,
There we go.
and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas.
I want to get like some beer. Oh, Jeremy.
Dangerous language there. Sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot. Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
That's the ads. Jenny, this is fucking outrageous.
Oh.
Just to remind you, using that old VCR. Just in a new tape. Last ad break.
I really do have to ask
Oh, trust me. My father's going to hear about this.
I understand.
Say hello to us.
All right, we are actually going to quit to main menu. That is it for tonight, guys. It is 10 p.m. I got to eat something. Anyway, I'll see you on the face cam. Let me just go ahead and save and quit this. Holy hell. What a... I don't know. Where's the telethon? I'm gonna be sad. Like, you have no idea how bad I need that telethon. It was so good. Like, Graham Bannon came out and he was like singing and dancing, and like they yelled at a dude for like not speaking English because, you know, it was supposed to be like the 50s or the 60s or something. It's so good. But I'm looking forward to seeing like an end and a conclusion to this, and possibly multiple endings. Anyway, guys, go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you're watching this in real time, but also if you're watching this in fake time, go ahead and follow me on Twitter also. New video going up this coming Monday, I believe. Yeah, this coming Monday. We take a look at... Oh, nice. What part of Europe? You mean the telethon? But anyway, guys. Also, like, we're here every week from 7 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time every single Thursday. Feels like forever since I've done this. But anyway, new video coming out on Monday. Alright, guys. That's enough for tonight. Cool. I'll message you on Discord after this, Ruby. Anyway, everybody, have a wonderful night.